my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be taking you all on easy way to cut this trending baggy trouser. Okay, let's go ahead to do that. So firstly, you start by folding your fabric into two. After that, you mark the measurement, that's the length of the trouser you're working with, which I've marked out my own here. And while doing that, you're going to remove your band measurement, which is 2 inches. Okay, once you're done with that, you mark out your hip line and mark out your crotch line, which I'm marking here. I'm using 4 for my crotch line. You can use whatever measurement based on your body measurement. Okay, so after marking that, I will rule it out. Then I will go ahead to fix in my hip circumference, which I've measured already. I'll fix it on my hip line, fix it on my crotch line. Okay, after that, I will give a 3.5 inches is allowance because it's a baggy trouser. Okay, that same measurement, I'm going to take it to my waistline, which is my hip circumference, and the 3.5 freeness for the baggy trouser. Okay, and I will also reel it out. Then when you're done doing that, you go up from the crotch line, you go up by 1.5 inch depending on the body measurement you're working with. So for me, I'm using 1.5 inch. Then I will mark it out this way. I will use it to trace out my crotch shape, which I've done already, as you can see here. Okay, this is just a simple method for cutting this simple baggy trouser. Then I'll go ahead to cut what I've measured out, which I've done here already. So once I'm done doing that, I will use the front measurement to cut out the back measurement. Mind you, the fabric I'm using here is 2 inches, so I'm just managing my fabric. From the crotch side, you go up by 2 inches. Okay, this will help to balance the back side of your body shape. Okay, then you connect it down to the hip side, just the way I'm doing it here. From your crotch line, go up by 2 inches, then you connect it down to the hip side. Then you mark in 1.5, 1 inch or 2 inches depending. For me, I'm using 1 inch due to my fabric is not that enough, so I'm managing this fabric, so I use 1 inch for this. Then after marking that, I will cut it out. For you, if you're using a big fabric or you're using more than 2 yards, you can mark what the exact measurement you need here is 2 inches. So don't follow this 1 inches, use 2 inches for yours. Okay, then cut out the hemming side and cut out whatever you've measured, just the way I'm doing here. Okay, so we are done with the cutting. Now is sewing time. Let's go ahead to sew the crotch side for the both front and back. Let's do that. Now we are done sewing the crotch side. This is for the back side and this is the front side. So once you hold the two this way, you go ahead to sew the sides this way. Sew the both sides of the trouser. Okay, and once you're done doing that, you hem the downside. You hem the downside this way. You fold it into two depending on the allowance you leave there. So I'm done doing that here. I'll go ahead now to measure the hip side, that is the waist side, which I use my hip measurement. Because it's baggy, that is why it stays wide. So I'll go ahead to measure it. This will guide me on cutting out the band I'll be using. Okay, for that 2 inches I left at the initial side. So this is the measurement here. This is it. This is how we're taking it back to the trouser. Okay, I've measured it and I've cut it out, which is 2 inches here, and I've cut it with the measurements of the circumference of this waist side. So I'll go ahead to go to my machine now to sew it in. This will serve as the elastic side. This is where I'm going to fix my elastic. Okay, I'll go ahead to sew it in. And once I'm done doing that, I will bring it for us to see the outcome. So I'm done doing that, and this is the outcome, and it's time for us to fix in the elastic band. That is the elastic band, and I'll be using 25 inches here for the elastic band, and this particular inches will work for all body measurements. You can use 25, you can use 26, you can use 24, but for the larger side you can use 26, just within 25, 26 and 27. So I'm using 25 because I'm size 14. So work on, if you're lesser, or if you're size A, if you're size 12 or thereabout, you can use 25 or 24. Okay, it works for all sizes. Okay, so I'll go ahead to fix in the elastic, hold the middle side, that is the crochet side, and this is the final look of our palazzo, baggy palazzo trouser. Okay, this is it. And if you feel like putting pockets, you can go ahead to cut out your pocket and fix it just the way you're fixing pocket in your normal gown. And that is it for the baggy trouser. If you find this video helpful, my lovely people, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, follow sorry don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, share, comment, like, and keep watching my videos. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, and see you all in my next video. Bye.